B. May, 26, junior architect at a mid-sized firm in Chicago. Life is a blueprint, literally and figuratively. Everything is measured, calculated, drafted. Live with Sarah, 25, pharmacy tech. We've been together 4 years. Met in college. She was the girl who always had a highlighter and extra scantrons. She is the human equivalent of a warm oatmeal breakfast. Comfortable, nutritious, completely devoid of surprise. We have a routine that you could set an atomic clock to. Monday, gym, chicken breast, Netflix. Tuesday, tacos, laundry. Wednesday, she calls her mom, I play video games. Friday, date night. Usually the same 3 restaurants on rotation. Sunday, meal prep for the week. Tupperware stacked like skyscrapers in the fridge. Labeled by day and contents. Sarah loves the labels. Says it makes life frictionless. I used to love it too. Used to think this was what being an adult meant. Stability. Zero drama. Just a straight line from point A to point B. But lately, the line feels like a flat line. I look at her across the dinner table. She's telling me about a difficult customer who tried to return expired insulin. She's animated, passionate about the protocol. I'm nodding, saying wow really, at the right intervals. But inside, I'm screaming into a void. Is this it? Is this the next 40 years? Chicken breast and expired insulin stories until we die. Enter Tuesday morning. October's weather is absolute trash. Cold rain coming down sideways. Wind that cuts through your coat. I'm waiting at the crosswalk on Wacker Drive. Heading to the office. Headphones on. Listening to some generic lo-fi beats to numb the commute. Looking at the gray puddle accumulating near the curb. Then I see her, standing 3 feet to my left. Not looking at her phone. Not huddled in a miserable ball like everyone else. She's looking up at the skyscrapers. Rain is matting her hair to her face. She's wearing this oversized vintage trench coat and a green beret. Who wears a green beret in 2024? She's holding a film camera, not a DSLR, an old Canon i1. She raises it and snaps a picture of a pigeon fighting over a crust of bread. Then she lowers the camera and smiles. Not at me, just at the world, at the absurdity of the pigeon, at the rains. The light turns walk. Crowd surges forward. I don't move immediately. I'm staring at her. She turns, catches me staring. I expect her to scowl, look away, call the cops. She doesn't. She winks. A distinct, deliberate wink. Then she steps into the street and disappears into the crowd of umbrellas. I stand there until the light turns red again. Cars honking snapped me out of it. Heart is hammering in my chest. Like I just sprinted a mile. It wasn't sexual. Well, not just asterisk sexual. It was a jolt of electricity in a dead battery. She was vibrant. She was a character in a movie, while I've been an NPC in my own life. Get to work. Stare at CAD drawings all day. Can't focus. Keep seeing that green beret. The way she smiled at a pigeon. Sarah would have complained about the pigeon carrying diseases. Sarah would have complained about the rain ruining her hair. This girl embraced the chaos. I need to know who she is. Start taking the same route every morning. Same time, 7:45 a.m. at the crosswalk. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing. Friday, I see her. She's sitting on a bench near the Riverwalk, sketching in a notebook. I'm late for a meeting. I don't care. I walk over. Heart rate 120 BPM. Stand near the bench pretending to check my phone. She looks up, recognizes me. You're the statue man, she says. Voice is raspy, smoky. Statue man, I ask. The guy who froze at the crosswalk on Tuesday. I thought you rebooting. I laugh. It's a genuine laugh, not the work laugh I give my boss. I was just admiring the composition, I say, trying to sound artsy. I'm Liam. Chloe, she says. She closes the notebook. You an architect. You have that I hate this building's font look. Guilty, junior architect. I'm a visual storyteller, she says. Whatever that means. It sounds exciting. It sounds messy. We talk for 10 minutes. She hates grid systems. She loves brutalism because it has feelings. She thinks pigeons are the souls of old commuters. It's nonsensical. It's captivating. I'm 20 minutes late to work. I don't care. Exchange numbers for art references. Walking away feels like unplugging from the matrix. The colors of the street look brighter. Go home to Sarah. She's made lasagna. It's perfect. Layers are even. Cheese is brown just right. How was your day? She asks. I hesitate. Good, busy, just standard. I don't mention Chloe. Why would I? It was just a conversation. Harmless. But I check my phone under the table. No texts. Feel a pang of disappointment that surprises me. Sarah starts talking about our weekend plans. Apple picking. We go apple picking every. Same orchard. Same photo by the pumpkin sign. Same caption on Instagram. You're the apple of my eye. I suddenly feel suffocated. Can we do something else this weekend? I interrupt. Sarah pauses, fork halfway to her mouth. Like what? I don't know, go to a jazz club, drive to the dunes, just, not apples. She looks hurt. But we always go. My mom is expecting pictures. We're not living for your mom, Sarah. Snap at her. Silence. She puts the fork down. Okay, fine, we can stay in. Guilt washes over me. But underneath the guilt is irritation. Why does everything have to be a tradition? Why can't we just be? Later that night. Phone buzzes. Unknown number. Attached image. A blurry photo of a neon sign reflecting in a puddle. Text, this looked lonely. Reminded me of you. It's Chloe. I stare at the screen. Sarah is asleep next to me, breathing softly, rhythmically. I type back, I'm not lonely, just bored. Chloe, same thing, statue man. We text until 2 a.m. Talk about dreams. Not I want to buy a house dreams. Weird dreams. Fears. She tells me she feels like she's made of glass. I tell her I feel like I'm made of drywall. It's pretentious. It's deep. It feels real. Sarah rolls over, arm drapes across my chest. I gently move it away. I feel like I'm cheating. But I tell myself I'm not. We haven't touched. It's just a connection. A cerebral connection. Sarah wouldn't get it. Sarah thinks deep is watching a documentary about sea turtles. Weeks pass. I'm living a double life. Daytime, dutiful boyfriend, mediocre employee. Lunch breaks and evenings. Chasing Chloe. We meet for coffee. We meet in museums. She's chaotic. Always late. Forgets her wallet. Phone screen is always cracked. Tells stories that don't add up. One day she's from Seattle. Next she spent her childhood in Paris. I don't care. She makes me feel alive. She asks me about my designs. Why are you designing office blocks, Liam? You should be designing cathedrals. There's no money in cathedrals, I say. Money is fake, legacy is real. She grabs my hand across the table. Her fingers are cold, adorned with silver rings. Build something that makes people cry. I look at her. I want to build her a castle. I go home and look at the blueprints for the strip mall I'm working on. I hate it. I hate myself. I start resenting Sarah. Every time she asks me to take out the trash, it feels like an anchor dragging me down. She buys me a new shirt. Blue button-down. Sensible. It matches your eyes, she says sweetly. I put it on. I feel like a Ken doll. I tell my work friend, Marcus. We're in the break room. Dude, you're playing with fire, Marcus says. It's not like that, she just inspires me. Bro, inspiration is code for I want to bang her but I need a moral loophole. Sarah is a saint. Sarah is boring, Marcus. I'm drowning in boring. Marcus shakes his head. Boring is underrated. Boring means she won't key your car. Boring means she's there when you get the flu. I don't want a nurse, I want a muse. Marcus laughs. You sound like a bad indie movie. Good luck with the muse. The turning point. Sarah's sister's engagement party. Big deal. Been on the calendar for months. Black tie. Sarah bought a new dress. She's been talking about it for weeks. It's on a Saturday night. Friday afternoon, Chloe texts me. Gallery opening, underground spot in Wicker Park. My photos are featured, I need you there. It's tomorrow night. My stomach drops. I type, I have a thing with Sarah. She replies, the apple-picking girl, bring her or don't. But if you don't come, I'll know you chose the drywall life. Manipulative, yes. Effective, absolutely. I spend Saturday strictly panicking. Sarah is getting ready. She looks beautiful objectively. Emerald green dress. Hair curled. She spins for me. Do I look okay? You look great, I say, checking my watch. Are you excited? Mark and Jenna are going to announce the date. Yes, thrilled. We get in the Ubers. Heading to the banquet hall. My phone buzzes in my pocket. Phantom vibration. It's calling to me. We get there. Open bar. Generic DJ playing September by Earth, Wind and Fire. I'm holding a warm beer. Sarah is dancing with her mom. She looks happy. Content. I look around the room. Couples swaying. People talking about mortgages and dog breeds. I feel the walls closing in. I can't do this. I can't be this person. I pull out my phone. Text Chloe, where are you? Chloe, waiting for my architect. That's it. I find Sarah near the buffet. Babe, I don't feel well. Classic lie. What's wrong? Her face drops immediately, concern. Stomach, I think the shrimp. I need to go home. Oh my God, I'll come with you. No, I say it too loud. No, stay, it's your sister, you can't leave. I'll just Uber home and sleep it off. She hesitates, looking at me with those big, trusting eyes. She feels my forehead. You don't feel warm. It's internal, please Sarah, just have fun. I'll text you when I'm in bed. Okay, if you're sure. She kisses my cheek. I love you, feel better. The guilt stabs me, but I suppress it. I walk out. Get in an Uber. Destination, Wicker Park. The gallery is in a basement. Smells like clove cigarettes and damp concrete. Music is thumping. Experimental synth noise. People are wearing sunglasses inside. I feel overdressed in my suit. I loosen my tie, unbutton the collar, trying to look disheveled chic. I scan the room. Find Chloe. She's holding court in the corner, holding a glass of red wine, wearing a slip dress and combat boots. She sees me. Eyes light up. She breaks away from her group and walks over. You came. I escaped, I correct her. She smiles. A predator's smile. Good boy. She takes my hand, leads me to her photos. They are, okay. Blurry pictures of pigeons, street signs, reflections. Honestly, they look like accidents. But I nod. The composition is incredible, I say. It's about the liminal spaces, she whispers. We drink. We dance. Not the swaying kind of dance. Manic, jumping up and down kind of dance. I feel free. I feel like I'm finally in the movie. Around 1 a.m., we step outside for air. Alleyway. Raining again. Of course it is. She leans against the brick wall, looking at me. So where's the apple picker? Don't call her that. Where is she? At a party, thinking I'm sick in bed. Chloe laughs. You're bad, Liam. I didn't think you had it in you. She steps closer. Smells like rain and cheap wine. This is it. The moment. I lean in. I'm going to kiss her. I'm going to blow up my life, and it's going to be beautiful. Just as my lips are about to touch hers. She turns her head. I kiss her cheek. Awkward. She steps back, pulls a pack of cigarettes out. You have a lighter, she asks casually. I blink. What? A lighter, I need a smoke. I just tried to kiss you. She looks at me like I'm a child who just asked a stupid question. I know, but you're married, Liam. I'm not married, we're dating. Same thing, you have a person, you're taken. But I'm here, with you, I chose you. She blows smoke into the cold air. You didn't choose me, you chose a distraction. My chest tightens. What are you talking about? We have a connection, the texts, the museums. She laughs again. This time it's not smoky and sexy. It's cruel. Liam, honey, I text everyone like that. It's my process, I collect energy. Energy? Yeah, you were stiff, you needed loosening up. I helped you, you're welcome. She checks her phone. My actual boyfriend is picking me up in 10. You should probably go home to Apple Girl. I stand there. Frozen. Statue man again. You have a boyfriend. Yeah, he's a drummer, he gets it. But the flirting, the come save me texts. It's play, Liam. God, why do you corporate types always take everything so seriously? You project your little fantasies onto anyone who wears a hat. She flicks her cigarette. Go home, your suit is getting wet. She turns and walks back inside, leaving me in the alley. Alone, with nothing but the sound of rain and my own stupidity. The ride home is a blur. I feel sick. Actually sick this time. Nausea rolling in waves. I check my phone. 3 texts from Sarah. Hope you're feeling better. Mark and Jenna set a date for June. Bringing you some Gatorade and soup. Leaving in 10. Look at the timestamp. She sent that 20 minutes ago. She's beating me home. Panic. Sheer, unadulterated terror. I tell the Uber driver to floor it. We race down the I'm praying, promising God I'll never look at a beret again. I'll eat chicken breast forever. I'll label every Tupperware. Just let me get away with this. We pull up to the apartment building. Sarah's car is there. Lights are on in our unit. I run up the stairs. Fumble with my keys. Open the door. Sarah is sitting on the couch, still in her emerald dress. Shoes off. Makeup slightly smudged. There's a bowl of soup on the coffee table. Cold. She looks at me. I'm soaking wet. Suit disheveled. Smell like cigarette smoke and cheap wine. She doesn't look angry. She looks extinguished. Like someone blew out a candle. You weren't in bed, she says softly. I went to the pharmacy for meds, and the line was long and I walked. Lies. Pathetic, crumbling lies. She stands up, walks over to me, sniffs my jacket. You smell like clove cigarettes. I passed a smoker. You smell like perfume, not mine. Silence. The air conditioner hums. The fridge compressor kicks on. Where were you, Liam? I look at her. I could lie again. I could gaslight her. Say she's crazy. But I look at her face. The face I've woken up to for 4 years. The face that looked at me with pure love when I fixed her flat tire. The face I just betrayed for a girl who called me an energy source. I crumbled. I went to a gallery opening. She nods. Slowly. With who? A friend, a girl. Sarah closes her eyes. Takes a deep breath. Lets it out. Did you sleep with her? No, I swear, nothing happened. We just talked. I just felt stuck, Sarah. I felt like we were in a rut and I needed some excitement. She opens her eyes. They are full of tears. But she's not crying. A rut, she repeats. Yeah, the routine, the chicken, the labels. I just wanted to feel something different. She laughs. A dry, humorless sound. I made that routine because you said you were stressed at work. I label the food so you don't have to think about cooking when you get home late. I plan the dates because you say you're too tired to decide. It hits me. Like a physical slap. All the boring things. They were acts of service. They were love. She was building a foundation. And I was looking for a trapdoor. Sarah, I'm sorry. I messed up. It was a mistake. She means nothing. She's crazy. I want us. I reach for her hand. She pulls back. You didn't want us tonight. You left my sister's engagement. You lied to my face. You left me alone at a party where everyone was asking where you were so you could go chase some fantasy. She walks to the bedroom, pulls out a suitcase. Not the big one. The carry-on. What are you doing? I ask, voice shaking. I'm going to my mom's. No, Sarah, please. We can talk about this. We can fix this. There's nothing to fix, Liam. You don't want this life. You made that clear. She packs efficiently. Routine. Fold, stacks it. Even in heartbreak, she is organized. It breaks my heart more than if she threw things. She walks to the door. I stand in her way. Sarah, please, I love you. She looks at me. Really looks at me. Like she's seeing a stranger. I think you love the idea of me. Just like you loved the idea of her. But you don't know how to love a real person. That's not true. It is. Real people are boring sometimes, Liam. Real love is showing up when you don't feel like it. You didn't show up. She steps around me. Opens the door. Don't call me. Door clicks shut. Sound of her heels fading down the hallway. Then the heavy thud of the main building door. B. May. Standing in the hallway. Wetsuit. Smelling like a basement. The apartment is silent. I look at the coffee table. The bowl of soup she brought for me. Chicken noodle. Homemade. She must have made it before the party, just in case. Or left the party early to make it. I sit on the couch. Stare at the soup. I pull out my phone. Open Instagram. Chloe has posted a story. A video of her kissing a guy with long hair and tattoos. Caption, my muse. I block her. Delete the number. I look at the text thread with Sarah. Last message. Asterisk bringing you some Gatorade and soup. I start typing. I'm so sorry. Please come back. I was an idiot. I delete it all. She's right. I chased a ghost because I was bored of the person holding my hand. I traded a diamond for a piece of broken glass because the glass glittered more. I walk to the fridge. Open it. See the stack of Tupperware. Labeled, Monday lunch, Liam. Her handwriting. Neat, bubbly loops. I slide down the fridge door to the floor. Put my head in my hands. The apartment feels huge. It feels empty. It feels like a poorly designed building. Structural failure. And I'm the architect who forgot to account for the load. I sit there until the sun comes up. The rain stops, but the gray remains. And I realize, the silence isn't peaceful anymore. It's just quiet.